Well, hello there, friends. It is Three Card Thursday for August 11th, 2022. Brian Noe with you once again this week for our three card energy draw. I wanted to talk just a moment. I kind of had started talking about some of my tarot influences earlier on, and then sort of haven't done it for a while. Thought I'd want to maybe get back to that. And wanted to mention another of the folks whose thoughts about the cards have been really influential during my journey and pretty early on too. And that's Rachel Pollack. If you're interested in the cards at all and you have not read 78 Degrees of Wisdom, I would highly recommend that book. It really helped me go beyond the basics, get some ideas about the correspondences of the cards and the various systems involved with them and all of that as well. And she also wrote the little white book for one of my favorite decks, which is the Crystal Skull Tarot. And it's excellent as well. But she's just an amazing writer, amazing soul. She's had some health issues lately, so let's send her some light and love here. But yeah, Rachel Pollack, if you are not familiar with her, she is one to check out. Okay, let me get a candle going here for us. Should have done this before I started. Normally I get the table set. All right. I did get the incense going at least. Let's shuffle again just a little bit and then take a moment to get our minds quiet before we begin this week. So just a few breaths here. Okay, we will this week maybe look at this is one of my favorites, things to stop doing, things to keep doing, and things to begin doing. My favorite three carders. Looks like our candle's gone out too. Unbelievable. Okay, we have the Three of Cups in the first position, things to stop doing. We have the Prince of Wands in the middle, things to keep doing. And we have the Three of Wands, things to start doing. Okay, so a couple of three pip cards here. Two Wands and a Cups card. All right. So Three of Cups is, for me, more than anything else, the card of community and the card of collaboration and of celebrating with others. And so it's interesting when something comes up in a reading like this where that's supposed to be something to stop doing. You would think, oh, well, you'd never want to stop doing that. But I think maybe what that might be telling us is that there are certain things that we need to do ourselves. And so let's get busy with those. If this is resonating with you, you know who you are, you know what we're talking about here. And so maybe rely a little less on working together, or maybe getting the approval of others for your efforts, and get busy on the thing that you know that you ought to be doing, and carry the load yourself for a little while. Prince of Wands. So this card is heir of fire. The princes are the rank of the element of the air, and wands the suit of fire, the suit of spirit. And so this character on this card is bringing the fire, and not not hesitating at all. It's like, onward, let's go. And so again, we've got this cue over here that we need to be self-reliant and get moving on something, and not worry too much about how other people look at what we're doing, and not worry too much about their permission and that sort of thing. Move ahead with something. And then here we've got another signal to move right ahead, and that's things to keep doing in the center. So that makes sense as well. And we've got over here thing to start doing. The Three of Wands, I think of this as the sort of, for lack of a better way to phrase it, the card of the risk taker or the entrepreneur. It is the beginning of a passion project sometimes. It is when we've gotten the idea, we've begun to make some decisions and plans, and we're now beginning to make that real in the material world. This is the card in the Rider deck that has the character standing on the shore with the ships out at sea, looking over, watching them. And so I think of this as making an actual investment in ourselves, and whether that is time, or whether it's money or other resources, taking a little risk and moving forward. So overall, I'm getting the very strong sense that someone, when you hear this, you'll know who you are, that you ought to be moving forward. But it is good advice for all of us. I mean, there's a time to collaborate. There's a time to, be really concerned and sensitive to what others think, and to, get their assent, and to do things that please others. And there's a time to kind of say, hey, this is what I'm doing. I have my own reasons. Thank you very much, but I'm moving forward. We've got all of this fiery wands energy here. In fact, we have the sun in Aries here, which, move forward with that fire, with the stuff that really lights you up and delights you, and that you were sent here to do. This card saying onward. And over here, it's really interesting. Well, I'm not going to go into that. I was going to start to talk about pomegranates, but I'm not going to. So 3 cards, 3 cards here. 3's the cards of creativity as well, which is another signal that we need to be moving forward on something. But I think overall this is a pretty clear picture, and I have a feeling that it's going to resonate with someone who is watching. If that's you, please get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. You can either leave comments here with the video or pop on out to the weblog at brightblessingstarot.com and either leave comments on the blog post for this video. If you click on I think video in the top menu, it will take you to the whole series of these. Or you can click the contact page and email me too, whichever suits you best. I think that's it. I will be back, if all goes well, on Sunday for our Sunday morning spread. And in the meantime, I wish you peace. Take care of yourself.